Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this March the 3rd, 2026. I'm hoping everybody had a great Tuesday out there so far, but it's a great Tuesday evening. We're back to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the storm system moving across the country. Also, we're going to take a look at your local forecast as well, including the current watches warning advisory map. Also, take a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook, and we got several areas of severe weather to talk about in tonight's video as well. And also, we're going to take a look at the radar across the lower 48. But first, we're going to start off with the satellite imagery. But first, also, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also, like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road there, folks. Alright, you can see here we got a plume of moisture moving across Mexico through Texas, stretching through Oklahoma, all the way up in the portion of Iowa, and also Missouri, Illinois, on over to Indiana, Ohio, all the way into Maine, over to New Brunswick, off the Atlantic coastal waters, Ottawa and Toronto, Canada. You're getting some precipitation as well. Got a little system here moving towards the Southern California region and also the Baja region of California. Got a little upper level spin moving over Colorado and also in the portion of Wyoming. Then another storm system here bringing in more moisture into areas of northwestern U.S. over around Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, North Dakota, and South Dakota, and southwestern Canada as well. Alright, now let's move on into your local forecast. Now we're going to start off with your Wednesday forecast, and it should roll out something like this here in just a few minutes. Here we go. Alright. As you can see, we got thunderstorms and showers up here from Connecticut to Rhode Island to D.C. to Delaware to Ohio to Michigan to Wisconsin, down to Texas to Louisiana to back to Mississippi to Kentucky, southern and south Florida, Florida Keys, a little bit of mixed precipitation into your state. Severe weather from Texas, Oklahoma, portion of Arkansas, southern Missouri. Thunderstorms and showers from western Washington, Oregon, and northwestern California and the eastern Pacific. Got some heavy pockets of heavy snow in Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Nevada, and also Montana with mixed precipitation there as well through Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Utah, Idaho, Montana, western Wyoming, South Canada, and a little bit of freezing rain across the Canadian-U.S. border into South Canada. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Wednesday. Now, we're going to roll into your Thursday forecast now. It should roll out something like this here. Okay, we're still waiting on it, so it should roll out here. And you can see across the weather map, there's plenty of low pressure systems across the central and southwestern U.S. Alright, freezing rain and mixed precipitation from Maine all the way into Vermont, New Hampshire, down to Massachusetts, Connecticut, portion of Rhode Island, New York State. Also over here in portion of northern areas of Minnesota, northeast South Dakota. Then we got thunderstorms and showers from western New York State to D.C. to Delaware to Tennessee to portion of Texas, all the way up to Minnesota through the Dakotas, Wisconsin, and also into Missouri, also Ohio, Indiana, Ohio, and in Pennsylvania, also southern Alabama, the Panhandle, Florida, also southeast Louisiana, central South Florida, northwestern Bahamas, Florida Keys, and the portion of the northern Gulf, even a little bit into northeastern Mexico. Shower activity for Washington, Oregon State, coastal areas as well. Mixed precipitation into purple for Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, through areas of Wyoming, South Dakota, Nebraska, to Colorado, to Utah, to Nevada. Got some pockets of heavy snow. Montana, Wyoming, Utah, also portion of Nevada as well. Got some severe weather over Texas, Oklahoma, and portion of Kansas as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Thursday. Alright, let's move on into the current watch and warning advisory map for your location across the nation, and it should roll out something like this here. Alrighty, winter weather advisories up here in portion of Maine, New Hampshire, also down in the portion of Massachusetts, Connecticut, New York State, southern Vermont, then fog up here around eastern Pennsylvania, up here toward Rhode Island, Delaware, also down toward the New Jersey area as well. Flood watches in effect for West Virginia, southern Ohio, also in the Indiana. Some fog advisories up here, portion of areas of Iowa, and also southeastern areas of Minnesota. Also along the Carolina coast, from southern South Carolina all the way down to the east coast of Florida, along the Gulf Coast, as well across southern Louisiana coastal areas as well. Smoke craft advisory gale warning from Maine all the way down to the New Jersey and also Delaware area, and also the Outer Banks. Southern portion of California to Washington State. We got some winter weather advisories also in effect for portion of Washington, Nevada, also into Utah. We have some winter storm watches there as well. Wind advisory with Southern California and also in Nevada. Special weather statements in portion of Colorado and also North Dakota. Red flag warning is also in effect for areas of New Mexico. Alright, around the Hawaiian chain island, got some high surf warnings, small craft advisory central and south. Some around the Alaska region there as well. Inland areas, we have some freeze and spray warnings, also in the blue. Also some winter weather advisory to the north. And also some winter storm watches for just a little area there in the Alaska region. Alright, let's roll on into the Storm Prediction Center outlook. Should roll out something like this here. Alright, as you can see, we got general thunderstorm from over here around Portland to Eugene to Medford, down towards Sacramento, Reddings, Boise, Idaho, and then over here from Odessa all the way up to Chicago, Nashville, down towards Alexandria, also into Houston. But you can see a marginal risk from San Antonio to Austin. Far north is St. Louis, over toward Louisville, portions of Kentucky. Then from Dallas all the way to southern Illinois for a slight risk for severe weather on day number 2, which is Wednesday. Alright, tornado probability should roll out something like this here. 2% from Waco all the way up to Evansville, areas of Indiana. Also damaging winds, you can see from Austin to Louisville, Kentucky. Also then from Waco all the way to just west of Evansville, Indiana. That's 15% risk. Large hail, pretty much the same location from San Antonio all the way to Louisville, and then from Waco to southern areas of Illinois, 15% risk area for large hail. Alright, let's move on to day number 3, which is Thursday. And it rolls out something like this. Here we go. General thunderstorms over here around Grand Junction up to portions of South Wyoming. General thunderstorm from San Antonio to northeastern areas of Detroit, Cleveland, all the way towards Scranton, Philadelphia areas as well. Alright, we're waiting on it to refresh. Okay, and then we got marginal risk from down here in southern Texas all the way up to Sioux City, Iowa, and then areas of Odessa all the way up to Dodge City, Kansas, and just west of Wichita Falls, Wichita area as well. General thunderstorms also around Tampa to Miami, also around New Orleans, Louisiana. Probability should roll out something like this, 5 to 15%. This is where the significant severe weather looks to be from Odessa all the way into portions of Hastings and Lincoln, Nebraska. Alright, let's roll on into day number 4, which is Friday. And it should roll out something like this. Alright, as you can see, 15% risk for severe weather from Austin to La Crosse to Chicago, and then from Fort Steele to Kansas City. 30% risk for damaging winds, tornadoes, and large hail in the 15 and 30% risk area. So here's the city and states down below. You're welcome to check out them there in the lower portion of the screen. Alright, let's roll into the weather radar across the nation, and this is what it looks like here across the board. Alright, you can see we got some activity around Denver, Colorado, across portion of Oklahoma, and then again from up here just north of St. Louis, stretching toward Washington D.C. to New York City to Boston, also toward New York State, southern Maine, over toward Vancouver, Canada, and Seattle, Washington. Got some activity there as well, even though it took it out, but it's there. But anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Tuesday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.